Thanks for joining me. It's been a somewhat momentous day. I have ordered, as far as I know, what are the last remaining materials required in order to do the manufacturing on my solo ukulele Christmas CD, which means I need to finish completely locking down the artwork, and I should be able to start actually making and shipping the first actual copies to the people who pre-ordered sometime next week. So that's exciting for me. And then I'll also be, of course, working on the Sketches CD with music from my YouTube channel. And let's see, yeah, that's just been a long process of experimentation, figuring out exactly what I was going to do with that packaging. As you may or may not be aware, I've spent a lot of money this year gearing up to do my own manufacturing for my CDs. Not just of the CDs themselves, but also, as I mentioned, of the packaging. So I'll be able to have complete control over the color, of the texture of the paper, and really be able to fine tune the experience that someone gets when working with the CD. So that's just fun for me. Also, of course, it's been daunting because I have to start from square one and figure out exactly how to do everything. And exactly what shapes to cut everything in, etc., etc. Anyhow, I've been spending a lot of time over the last couple of weeks, well, not a lot of time, but a reasonable amount of time just outside enjoying the beauty of the decaying leaf corpses, and just thinking of the that tension between all this beauty and death going on kind of in conjunction. Got me thinking of a piece that I wrote a year or two back for my YouTube channel. It was kind of a reflection on spring and just all this promise of new life and everything looking really beautiful, but still also dead, and just this interesting tension. And so this piece is called Awaiting Spring, and it's also intended to have kind of a bit of tension in it, just to be slightly off kilter in places, in ways that I hope are still enjoyable. Anyhow, this is, Awaiting Spring. Thanks as always for joining me. I'm going to finish off here with a piece that I got from Grimm's Fairy Tales. I got the title from Grimm's Fairy Tales. This was a phrase that just kind of jumped out of the text to me as a very, outside the context of the story, a very beautiful, poetic, hope-filled phrase, which is, "The dream is not ended." Although in the original context of the story, that phrase carried with it a great deal of ominous foreboding, because the protagonist uttered it repeatedly as she revealed to the attendees at an engagement banquet that her betrothed was in fact a thieving, murderous cannibal. And again, divorced of its original context, I thought it was a wonderful phrase. And so this is "The Dream Is Not Ended." And thank you again.